off the ways of the world. That's what it means. Let's bring this out. Romans chapter 2. Bring this out. Romans chapter 2.
Romans chapter 2 verse 1. Therefore thou art inexcusable. Whosoever thou art, whosoever thou art, where is thou judgest, there is thou
Ask us, do we sell everything? Ask us, do we sell everything? He didn't sell everything. He didn't sell everything. We don't. Hell no. Never scared him, brother. Give me Proverbs chapter 28. We only fear the Lord out, right? We only fear the Lord out here. We only fear the Lord out here. We're going to let you make your point. We're going to let you make your point after the Proverbs chapter 28 verse 1. So we can see, when no man can see, when no man can see, or fill his eyes, or disclaimer, brother, you're not putting no fear in nobody. You can make your point. But we know you're not sincere. You're not sincere. So, my name is Malachi.
According to you,
Can't even talk.
if you're reading Matthew 19, right, and tell everybody that we tell everybody that we have to keep the commandments. The man which Jesus didn't say. He didn't say that, right?
So Christ is going to name all 613 commandments. That's not practice. So why would he name all of them?
Okay, so let's read. Let me make my point. Okay, so now, when Matthew 19 is read, you gotta kill commandments. You gotta enter into life. To enter into Matthew 19, he's not talking to nobody but y'all fail to understand, and who the audience with myself. I'm going to Matthew 19, and I'm gonna ask you the same thing.
So he said that Jesus didn't say which ones, which we don't ascribe to the name Jesus. This is a part 2. I got cut off because a stupid ass phone call from some robot and shit called me. Anyways, brother, Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shai Barak Thumb. To the hopeful elect, double honors to the true apostles of the great millstone. Brother Howard Shai Zion, doing this video once again to edify, part 2. Let's look at the word for commandments. He didn't specify which commandments, huh? This is the book of commandments here in the Greek.
Strong's G, 1785, and Tale.
Okay, here you go, Dwayne the demon. Commandments, the word there, ethically used of the commandments in the Mosaic law, of which they have Jewish, but it's Israelite tradition, because there is more tribes than just the tribe of Judah. These are, remember, inserted words, even in this. The Strong's Concordance, all of these things. Esau's put this shit together, okay? But it tells you here, an authoritative prescription, commandment, precept. Okay? Through thy precepts I get understanding. That's the knowledge of the scriptures. Okay? You could go to Job, one of my favorites. You know, I taught the brother Kassad this early in his journey. This is Isaiah 28 and 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So the precepts ultimately allows you to gain understanding, right? Through thy precepts I get understanding. And to depart from evil is what? To no longer transgress the law when you were without that in your understanding. That's why this is only for the Israelites that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who will return, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. That's the whole goal and mission of preaching the gospel in general, out in the general public, because some people are going to stop who are Israelites, and if they're of the elect, they're going to stop and actually adhere to it, man. They're going to want to get down. They're going to recognize that song, you know? They're going to recognize the song, man. Okay?
to enter into life. But when we read Matthew 19, he's not talking to nobody but the rich young ruler. Y'all fail to understand cultural context and who the audience is. So I'm going to go to it myself, right?
He's not talking to nobody but the rich young man, but don't you think that that's written? The scriptures was written aforetime was for our learning, you dumbass? You never read that because you don't even read the Bible.
19, then I'm going to ask you the same thing.
Give me 1 Timothy the 6th chapter about the rich man. What it means to be rich. 1 Timothy chapter 6 starting at 9.
Okay, so now, Matthew 19:16.
Right?
And behold, one came and said, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? Not you, what good thing I shall do, right?
Right. So
He's talking about himself.
He's requiring of salvation and how to get eternal life.
Right, he's talking about himself, right?
In that context,
Right.
yes.
Okay, so now when Jesus responds to him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou, who is thou? The rich young ruler, right?
Okay.
If you will enter into life, keep the commandments. And the rich young ruler said, which? Jesus said, thou shalt not commit murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, honor thy father and thy mother, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man said unto him,
So imagine that's all you had to do, right? That's it, and that's only it. Well, then that means that women could cook on their menstrual. You could still deal with them on their menstrual. There's no laws against it. That's why this guy's off. He doesn't understand that, okay? He doesn't understand there's consequences and there's certain things that you have to adhere to. There's other laws and statutes and commandments. He doesn't read Deuteronomy, and he does, which is the second book of the law. But that's exactly what it means. He's not reading anything and doesn't care. It frankly doesn't apply to him. That's why he doesn't have the knowledge and wisdom. And he's trying to get on these men for trying to keep the precepts, to get understanding, which is what they're supposed to do. Those who fear the Lord are going to adhere to the commandments.
These things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Right. Jesus said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell all that thou hast and give it to the poor, and thou shalt have treasures in heaven, and come and follow me. Now, the lesson in this message is not that everyone has to go sell everything they have and give it to the poor. Jesus was dealing with the rich young ruler about his heart condition and what he treasured more than the Messiah. So everyone don't have to sell everything they have and give it to the poor. That's the one point. Now, the rest of these things, everything that you see here named is taught in the New Testament. That's what is not taught in the New Testament. Just guess. Y'all don't know? Y'all know the Bible, right?
What's not taught?
Keeping the Sabbath is not taught in the New Testament.
Wow.
Eating pork is not taught
Give me
in the
Matthew
New
the 12th
Testament.
chapter. This is
Eating
bad.
pork is not taught
This
in the
guy's
New
Doing
way
bad.
off. That's why this dude's going to be absolutely put to death. Paul went every Sabbath day teaching in the synagogues. Every Sabbath. What the hell are you talking about? This guy's through, man.
This one right now. Give me Matthew chapter 12 verse 1.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse number 1. At that time, Yahushua went on the Sabbath day.
What?
On the Sabbath day.
Christ kept the Sabbath.
He went on the Sabbath day. I said, where is
Christ
it being
kept
taught?
the Sabbath.
Where is it being taught to keep the Sabbath? Show
Bring
me
this
that.
up. Give me that.
To the corn.
Show me that.
And his disciples were hungry and began to pluck the ears of corn and to eat.
Right, first verse.
And that's
When the
working.
Pharisees saw it, they said
That's
unto
working
him,
too.
behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day.
Right.
But he
They
said
were
unto
working.
them, have you not read what David did?
Let's go into John. Let's go to the book of John, chapter number 5, down to verse 42. It says, but I know you that ye have not the love of the Most High in you, which the love of the Most High perfected is to keep the commandments, by the way. 1 John chapter number 2. But I know you that ye have not the love of the Most High in you. I come in my Father's name, meaning representing everything he represents. And ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, meaning representing himself, he ye will receive. How can ye believe which receive honor one of another, and seek not the honor that cometh from the Most High only. Do not think that I will accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuseth you, Moses, in whom ye trust. Because the word even, this is italicized just to link that particular word in the English. It says, for had ye believed Moses, it says, ye would have believed me, for he wrote of me. But if ye believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words? You see? You don't believe the commandments and the scriptures, you're not going to believe the Lord. You're not going to believe him either.
What David did.
Yeah.
What did David do in the Sabbath?
He ate the shoe bread that was only for the priests.
Right, but guess what? It was mercy by the Most High. He was able to eat that.
Okay, so you're supposed to
Read
be
on.
showing me where in the Sabbath it is taught.
Listen, hold on, brother, because I let you speak. Didn't I let the brother speak?
God.
But you gotta respect me, brother, because I let you speak.
Okay, go ahead.
So the message that's being displayed in Matthew the 12th, are you listening, brother? Are you listening? The message that's being displayed in Matthew the 12th chapter, you had Pharisees that were also being hypocrites in the law, right? And they was ignoring the weightier matters of the law, right? And we agree that that's wicked and all. But we're not saying that you just don't keep the commandments anymore, because you still got to keep the Sabbath day. That was a perpetual covenant given to the children of Israel.
Wasn't the disciples breaking the commandments though?
Hold on. No.
Wasn't they breaking the Sabbath?
Hold on, brother. No. Where did it say they was breaking the Sabbath?
Because when you pluck the corn to eat it, you have to work to get the corn out.
Give me Matthew chapter 12 verse 1 again.
They were rubbing it in their hands.
Let's break it down to you,
Hold on,
brother.
listen to me.
No, because I let you finish, brother.
I know you
It's my
did.
You brothers can check out this video and in detail, pick it apart, do your videos to it, be edified. Shalom. I'm going to possibly come back with another one that's got to go do something.